Hello YouTube, Merlina here, and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last we left off, we had reached Grand Cell, our final stop in our country-long journey, and making sure that we become a senior bracer while also looking for Dad, but unfortunately he doesn't seem to be here either. And all the while we found out that the government is being taken over, subtly, by the intelligence division. They're actually pretty not nice guys. And they've even kidnapped Chloe off screen from our main protagonist. But all we've got to worry about right now is winning a tournament, martial arts tournament to be exact, so that we can go meet with the Queen and deliver a message from Professor Russell. What's his name? So that we can ideally get some clarity and some help with what's going on right now. All the while hoping that the intelligence division doesn't stop us and Joshua's past becoming more and more ready to reveal itself, along with Estelle's feelings. Yeah, that's all we dealt with last time. If you enjoyed this kind of content, as always, leave a like, subscribe, all that YouTube junk, but let's go ahead and load up. We have just some minor business to start with. We were told about a underground dungeon in the sewers where the Ravens had improved themselves from. So we're gonna go fight in it, and ideally improve ourselves as well. Earth, fire, wind. Excuse me, sorry. Didn't hold that in. So we're gonna fight down here, see if we can find a chest or anything, get some levels, or a level more likely. Yeah, these things do drop a lot of experience based on what we've been dealing with, so I can see how the bandits from Ruan got so strong. Hello, Millie. Hope you're having a fine day today.
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
Yeah, we get like 70 per every 2 monsters, which is maybe really quick levels, to be honest. It's over here. It's like a walkway. That and these monsters are clearly not the strongest, so could just be easy peasy. Not aerial. Airstrike this. Nice. I just don't know what level they're I don't know what level they're like. It would be a soft cap that I should be looking for so that I don't over level the rest of the game. But I guess the story quests haven't been too easy, so I might not have to worry about that. So I'll try, you know. If our party member chomping spare rib. I don't know what that is. Let's see if I can find it in here. Oh, they said chomping spare rib, but I have no idea what that is. Mash down until we hopefully find it. There it is, it's food. 800 health, strength, and defense. Okay. Yeah. Right, we're straight. 2,000, and we need 400 more. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going down this way. Open room. Moths. Moths this time. I joked about the two problems in Tharsos being the central African theory. So he joked at the news area. Fucking Christ. That's a wild thing to say. Let's say, fire. Fire. Multiple ways to go here. Let's see, that runs by itself. It's a pretty big place. I don't know if we'll be able to see all of this. Though the enemies are... I mean, like we thought before, the enemies are kind of just big old XP farms with no actual... Hold on. Yeah, I used the wrong one. Oh well. What's that the deal? Thank you, Joshua. Second episode of the tournament arc, indeed, but the issue is fine. I don't know, since I don't want to look it up because I don't want to accidentally spoil myself on some shit. I don't know what like a soft cap I should be putting myself at is for XP. Like I was thinking level 30. Oh fuck off! That heals and speeds up. I was thinking like level 30. Might be a good idea, but it's hard to tell. You missed. There we go. Thanks, Joshua. Also, I figured Tharsos would be somewhere in the plains of Asia. It's not a bird. We have to go down and around to get to that chest. Okay, I guess there's just a lot of chests around here. Maybe if I go down around here. Yeah, there we go. Another Tira bomb.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, this is pretty easy to level up with. Okay, we can go down the other path now. God, for turbo, bro. It is truly a saving grace with this. Okay, yeah, let's go this way this time. Okay, we go left or right. I guess we're going left and left. I'm going backwards if I do that. Whoops. Okay. Right and right. Go further down. Here we go. And this leads me down to nothing, but there's a gate switch. Ha ha ha. You. But how do I get to that gate switch? The fuck? Did I miss a pathway down here? It looks like it's coming from the top right. Okay. Top right, and we have to walk down to see it. Not here. Like somewhere around here. But not here, okay. And this is why we have maps. Nice, another Joshua level. And this took me back down. But there's no switch here, and we know going back up there didn't do anything, but we'll check again just to be sure. Yeah, it's just this chest that's down here. Oof, these side dungeons with no map are really rough, man. This one's an actual dungeon, too. Like, winding ways and different things that are up and down. Okay, yeah, we're both level 29. When we hit 30, it'll probably be fine, but... Is there anything up here? No, it's just that. Okay, so we have that doorway, and there's nothing south either, and we can't turn the camera angle. So it has to be over here. Huh. I would think, anyways. I just don't get how we're supposed to get across here. There's some pathway we're missing. So I guess we'll head backwards, maybe? See if there's a walkway we missed. Oh, maybe we haven't been down here. I just thought we were down here because of the enemies types. That's my bad. We can do Hellgate. It's fine. A mole? Do you move, Mr. Mole? No, you don't. Group of vicious monsters. Oh, is there actually a quest now? They're all at Scissorhand. They're all weak to magic. Well, first things first, Joshua. Execute them.
Finished.
Thank you, my boy. No more will be required of you.
That's that then. Let's move out.
It was a tough fight, but I think we made it through. Okay, no, that was a quest. That was a quest. We do have quests. We do have to check the quest board. I am glad that we came down here, if only for that, to confirm that we do have quests in this endgame. It's a Tira Bomb. Probably just use Earth Lance and kill that.
We're not done yet.
A lot of Septium down here, but... Okay, so yeah, 'cause that's where I came from. That is where I came from. Is there any other pathway over here? That's where the monsters we just killed. That's a check. No, there is no other pathway down here. So we have to head back up. But that also leads us to understand that we need to head even further back. Maybe this way this time? Or did I already head this way? I think I already headed this way. I did. It was for the chest. We've already been there. We've already been further down. Because that's where these three branching ways are. Also, just to make sure I understand people's levels right. Yeah, Olivier's 30 and Zane's 33. So I think if we hit 33, might be pushing it for how strong we are. I don't know. Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna stone you. I see you're just gonna permanently heal yourself.
Enjoy the show.
Am I heading backwards right now? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I am. This is backwards for sure. Maybe there's another way to enter the sewers from here, and I just don't know about it. Because from everywhere we walked, this seems like a one-way track. I'm gonna just auto-attack everything. Okay, yeah, auto-attacking things we get the ambush on is fine. Okay, I don't think there's anything more for us down here. So, in that case, I think I'll just hit level 30 down here, and I think we'll leave and check for quests. That'll probably be good. I'm not seeing any other possible entrance that we can go down that's going to lead us to an item. Even when I head down here, like, that's a huge transition according to the map, but when I actually look around, there's fuck all here. I definitely don't see a drawbridge or anything. Oh, piss off. Dodge this, bitch. Alright, yeah, we're just about to hit 30. There's 2 chests, man. How do we get to them? It's so frustrating. Cool looking move. I don't know if it's actually good though.
That's that.
Alright, well, level 30. We should probably just get out of here, I guess. I don't feel like there's anything else we can do down here. I did not see any other pathways that I could travel down that were gonna lead me there, so just gonna have to call it quits there. Alright, okay, you actually want to fight this out?
They messed with the wrong guy.
There you go. Nope, enemy. How are we doing on Septium? We got 800 water again. We got 1200 wind. And we do have 800 time, so we could get an action 3 for Joshua. So that Joshua is always first, no matter what. And I don't see any other reason to stay here. So let's go check in at the guild, see if there's any other quests than the one we just did. That was it. I guess they, okay, so they gave us a quest to do it. Alright, well, we did it. problem. Guess we'll go to Orbital Factory and get ourselves a Speed 3. Yeah, because we do have enough for Action 3, plus 30% speed. Which also means I can get rid of Cast 2 for something. Because I can put anything here. And we still have White Gehenna. Yep, we didn't lose anything for this. So this is actually good that we picked that up. Because it also means Joshua has a free slot. Which in Joshua's case... probably give him Impede. He's pretty fast, so Joshua having Impede would actually be pretty good. And let's see how much EP cut 3. Yeah, you also need 100 time. Absolutely not. I am not made of money or time. Actually, I am made of money, but I am not made of time, I'm afraid. Too much work. Is there anything we can buy for our companions? We are participants, yeah, I knew it. I had a team of a big dude, a little dude, and a little rough and tumble little lady. You guys totally have my support, but you're in your ladder. Thanks. Yeah, sure, that's great. Our autographs, sure. Can't do it right now, but we do close-up shot. Good to see the final match. I hope it turns out you'll be in it so we can see you guys in action. You bet. Doesn't matter who we face, we'll be there for sure. That's kind of you. Posture check, thank you. Okay. Get you some steel gauntlets, Zane. Get Silver Star for Olivier, which we don't need. I don't think you guys need better weapons. This, yeah, okay, we have 2 shield coats in our inventory. We can give you guys that. Yeah, you're so... Said we had 2, didn't we? Oh, it's because we're wearing them. That's annoying. I'm like scared to sell this other stuff from our other previous party members. Yeah, get you. Let's buy two shield coats. Not sure why we're still holding some work boot and some Straker R's, but there we go. That gives us 10k back. And we can get 2 sets of composites if we buy, if we get 1600, so let's see about that. I guess we'll get rid of Bear Assault. Get rid of these army boots. Get rid of these Alpha Stragas. This Lily necklace gets rid of Confused. We don't need that right now. Get rid of this Topat, this Talis. Hold on to these talismans. We might use those. There we go. And finally equip your new kicks. And now sell the craft shoes we have. Okay, I think we're good. We just need to go rest at the hotel. So otherwise we're not going to have enough, what's it called? MP. Where is the hotel? It's not in the North Block. It's a Fisherman's Guild. Fisherman's Guild. Oh, wait, there was something we could check on here. Wasn't there? Open a Fisherman's Guild. Wow, there's a guild for you guys. Indeed, there is. There's a giant fish and riders around these parts. Call them canes. They wriggle and dive all through the waters of the barrel. It's our job, nay, sacred duty, to find these elusive piscine giants and best them in a battle of lures, reels, and wits. So you guys like fishing, I take it. For me, fishing's alright, I guess. You all seem very dedicated to your hobby. We fill our existence by traveling with and breath of a barrel, catching fish. Yeah, you guys are really into fishing. Would you like to join us? In a small exam, but otherwise just a matter of adding your names to a roster in permanent ink. Thanks, does sound fun, but we've got things to do right now, just things. Shame, you guys have the eyes of master anglers. You can see the angles of your retinas. Change your heart, come back to us anytime. Sure, maybe in another game we'll go fishing with you, bud. I remember there's a guy from the Fisherman's Guild we met in, Bouts. Down at the, one place at the lake, but seems he's not here. I was gonna go get more MP for him, but doesn't really matter. Any hotels? Nah. Yeah, we have items, right? There, yeah, it's like half his MP, we're fine. Shazam, welcome to the Grand Arena. Please note the tournament participants has to remain within net walls. These matches, if you all made all this, let's go quick save here. Bring it on. Excellent, excellent. Your weight room is blue team room. On the right, fight well. Oh, there you are. Dorothy? Yeah, Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. Short time no see, seeing as that we've only just saw each other in Zace. Yeah, I know. I never dreamed we'd meet again in this life. I mean, since you got in so much trouble after you boarded the factory ship. So much trouble? Well, well, this bears investigation. Whoa, whoa, wait, Dorothy, maybe we can save that conversation for later? Huh? Anyway, I was gonna say your friends are here to look kind of familiar. I seem to recall encountering you once in the city of Bos. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my unique, charming lady. We passed by each other near the hot spring. Oh, I remember now. It's a drink and run guy and a bear in the Eastern clothing. So, Estelle, are you and Joshua fighting alongside these two in a competition? Yep, that's right. We're on Zane's team, the bear in the Eastern clothing, as you put it. So what about you? Are you covering the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday I was working on another story. Niall told me this morning I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as you said you were. This is gonna make for some great pictures. I hope so. Oh yeah, isn't Niall with you? No, I guess he had something important to check up on. I think he was up last night wrestling with a bunch of papers or something. He told me today he was going to talk to an old acquaintance. I see. Oh, and he wanted me to pass a message on to you. He says to come by the editorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious. Okay. We'll go after today's matches. Ah, serious conversation, my old nemesis. Well, don't let it get you down. Purr. Meow. Oh, would you stop? It doesn't have anything to do with you. How very cruel, Estelle, and after our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday, am I merely refuse to be discarded when the circumstance affords me no immediate use? Would you please stop talking like that? Wow, Estelle, I had no idea. Isn't he a little old for you, though? He's talking about the tournament, but you're better off just ignoring everything he says either way. I'm gonna go ahead and find a good seat so I can get the best shots. I'll be rooting for you guys. Good luck! She's quite the, unique sort of girl, isn't she? Between her and Olivier, I just get so drained. That just means we're relieving your stress before the match. She is a pretty skilled photographer, at least. The latest Liberal news was full of her work. Impressive. In that case, we'll have to make sure our fight is one worth taking pictures of. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know what we're facing, but we need to get psyched. Hopefully we're not facing a... I shouldn't have quick saved there. Hopefully we're not facing any, bracers. That could be a little difficult. Though I'm assuming the bracers are going to fight Obu Black Ops. So. Oh, we're by ourselves. Ah, they're late. This match is due to start soon, so where's the other team? It is kind of strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or... It's not that strange. Just shut up. We're not in that much of a hurry. Yeah, why should we even have to do this? Come on, bro, don't get too worked up. Okay, so we're not facing them. What else do you think is gonna happen if you hit one of them? But you... So it was your team. Huh, I should have known they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion. Well, I guess we're on the same side today. Sort of. Fortune smiled upon us. I'd been hoping we'd get matched up with you so we can give the she-man our lesson. Oh, you did not. Hey, no idle chatter. Or did you forget that it's only His Excellency's generosity that you're even in this competition? Oh, come now, soldier. You don't need to worry about us. Have you not been well-behaved so far? And I just hope you decide to keep it that way until you go back to jail. Don't even talk to them. You don't make any trouble, and we won't make any trouble for you. I don't think there'll be a problem. They just want to clobber us tomorrow, after all. I think you know this, but there's a full company of soldiers here on security detail. Don't even start imagining you have any chance of escaping. We know already. We're not idiots. You guys are real eyesores. Why don't you just go already? You little... Don't let this kid provoke you. Just don't try any funny business. Hey, what's going on? How'd you guys wind up in the martial arts competition? Is it really because Duke Dinan allowed it? Yeah, seems that way. He supposedly called for us specifically to participate. The better we do, the lighter our sentence gets. You've got to be kidding me. It is a little strange for a constitutional monarchy. Seems the Duke is a mischievous sort. Well, you won't see us complaining. I'd rather work off my sentence and spend it in prison. Then again, that's not the only reason. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, shut it. Ain't like you're any of your business anyhow. This matters to us. So if you're not here to fight us, then are you here to take on the special ops soldiers? What? How? Damn straight we are. They were supposed to be our allies, and they screwed us over. They used us to help expand the intelligence division's influence and tossed us aside. We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. And that really sucks. Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel kind of bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want any of your damn pity. You owe us, and don't you forget it. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't you remember the last time we met? It'd be a bad thing if you know who found out you snuck into the Lacen Fortress, right? Oh. We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about you. Ha ha ha, you ought to thank us. Indeed, thank you for keeping it to yourselves. This certainly sounds interesting. I'd love to hear more. You hush, it was nothing. Whoops. I hate to interrupt, but I think we're starting shortly. I must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the second day of the martial arts competition. Let's start by announcing the fight card for the 5th match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, captained by Martial Arts Master Zane. Northside Red Team from the Bracers Guild, Grand Soul Team, Kurt's team. Fuck. Here we go. We're gonna actually be fighting against Karna's crew. This won't be easy. We need to make sure that we don't get in Zane's way. No need to be cautious. Your assistance will be as good as any full-fledged Bracers. All we need to do is focus on winning. Right. I hope we don't get smoked. Let's do our best. Let us be off to glory. Alright. Well, let's do our best to beat these Bracers. Hey guys, so you made it. Hiya, rookies. Haha, hi you two. We gave as good as we got. Zane the Immovable. I always wanted to go up against you at least once. What do you say we see if my sword can match up to your skill? Haha, fine by me. Just to warn you, I'm not planning on pulling my punches. I was hoping to fight in the final round. Guess we'll see whose fate favors today. On one hand, you have an advanced group of veteran bracers. On the other hand, a talented group of novice bracers and one genius performing musician. I imagine even Audios herself might have difficulty at guessing the outcome. Now we begin the 5th match of our no-holds-barred tournament. Both teams, go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. Alright, let's do this. Saying you gotta go first, huh? Oh, your taunt hits everybody, huh? Sick. But we should probably do Distend. Alright, I need you to throw out the Kamehameha for me, bro. Can't. Okay, Karna is usually the issue. She casts the aerial arts, so go for her. Good damage. Grant special. Chew on this. Ouch. A little action delay, too, huh? Let's show him up, shall we? Okay. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay.
By my art.
Where's your arts, huh?
As you appear.
You should be immune to faint. Yeah, fuck you. Alright. Says impede, right? Yeah. Nobody's casting an art, though, so... The lightning seal chance could be pretty good, depending on who we hit. I would probably you, actually. Nice. Okay, we're pretty buff right now. I can't hit them all with the Evil Eye, so I just use this Flicker on... Yeah, I use Flicker on Carno. I'll just do it one at a time. Grant special comes in yet again on Stell this time.
By my art. Be not as you appear.
Ow. Here, I need to hit all of them.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
Nice. She's gonna go first, and she could definitely kill... No, she can't kill anybody. Dainty little fuck, you can't kill anybody. Use Earth Wall. Earth Wall's not gonna help here either. Just clock up then. Shouldn't kill. Yep. Kill Karna. Almost 2k. Okay, that was a bit of a waste. Let's see. Do anti-sept onto you. And just have you take your turn now.
Fall again as...
A revive? Oh, that guy's gotta go. This motherfucker right here. Haha! You gotta go. Your turn's too slow. Even if I do this on the jar, yeah. Yeah, she's using arts too, which sucks. Ow. Fuck, you pushed him out of it. Okay, that's fine. Your anti-sept is gonna come in time. Okay, we're good. Yep, he was going for the execute. Ow. I can't flicker that. And I can't reach the Cloak and Dagger. Fuck. Really went... Okay, no, we can still hit this. We can still hit this.
You Gilla?
Yeah, we got a couple of them. They actually got 3 of them with it. Nice. Fuck, she resisted it. Oh, nice. Okay, we guarded it. Sick.
By my art. As ocean.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's got to go down. We're all pretty healed right now, so how about you do Diamond Dust here. I should have you walk up and hit him. It's good damage. Nice. Also nice. Flicker on you. Nice job surviving that. Good damage. Oh, nice. We actually got him down. And the Diamond Dust on these two. It'd be sick. Go for it. Confirm the kill. There we go. Push him back. Oh, run her down.
By
Nice.
my art. Again.
Yep. Thought so. That's why we're taking you out next.
No.
Close. You're buffing. That's okay. Need to go still confirm this kill. Fuck out of here. Cloak and dagger. Not dead. Not even close. You're gonna go after her. And we don't know where she's gonna be, so. Better for you to use Blue Impact. Got an item off and a healer. Sucks. Need to take out Kurt. Fuck, that's not good. No, you missed! How did you miss? You guys are griefing. You're trying to make this interesting. Oh my god. I'm gonna do Hurricane over here. Cannot fucking believe you missed that, bro. That's actually so annoying. Smite him. Oh my god, these hit rates. I'm actually getting so tilted because they just keep missing everything. Thank you. Stay down, bro. Oh my god. Do you have anything that's faster, attack-wise? No.
You're feeling lucky.
No.
Thank you. And brother, I cannot have you be missing this. I need you to smite this motherfucker. Smite him. Thank you. Put his ass in the ground. Alright, you're fucking finished. If we can hit you. Apparently it's an endeavor. Yeah. I don't have enough for what I want to do, so. Of course. Why not? Why not? Why not? Thank you. Thank you. Got him. Woof. Man, they kept getting back up, man. KO! The winner is Zane's team. Ah, nicely done. Never thought Zane the Immovable was really that capable. You guys are no slouches yourselves. I don't think I'd have won if not for the others backing me up. Did we win? Yeah, not sure how, though. Oh, don't be so modest. You may have had Zane with you, but you each pulled your own weight. Whew, I knew I was fighting Scarra's students was gonna be tough, but I had no idea a black-haired kid would be such a tough cookie. And I was thinking that this girl was gonna put me to sleep. Perhaps later we can discuss each other's strengths over a glass of wine. Oh, give it a rest. Probably a lot of dialogue, man. Well, not bad at all. No kidding, that was a pretty exciting match. I guess it wasn't too bad. Why, thank you. So, what's the deal? Why are you guys congratulating us? Got a fever or something? We're not congratulating you, you little punk. Alright, bye-bye, Millie. And bye-bye, ship. Have a safe drive. It's just that it would be annoying to lose so easily to the group that drove us up a wall. You got a snappy comeback for everything, don't you? Come on, Estelle. Thank you very much. I know a lot has happened between us, and you still cheered us on. We appreciate that. What? I'm trying to tell you we're not cheering you on. Next up is the 6th match, Southside Blue Team. The Kapua family, captained by Don Kapua. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, it's finally time. Time to teach those sneaky assholes a lesson. Maybe this is how it was destined to play out. Fingers are crossed for you, good luck. Watch out for their commanding officer. Keep him pinned down, you'll have a fighting chance. Okay. I mean, shut up, it's none of your business anyways. Yo, little Mr. Masked Avenger. I've been waiting for a chance to pay you back what I owe you. Huh, we really ought to thank the Duke for this chance. Haha. What's so damn funny? You're orphans of the Kapua family, one of Erebonia's ruined noble families. You lost your territory to a corrupt merchant and only survived by taking to air piracy. I was just thinking about what a touching story that is. What the hell? How do you know about that? Did you forget that we're part of the Intelligence Division? You'd be better off abandoning your little quest for revenge and just serving your time quietly. It does seem like you're trying to go straight, at least. You... what? You sure do love to run your mouth, don't you? Time for you to taste a few orbital-powered bullets. We now begin the 6th match of the no-holds-barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. Uh-oh. No! The goat! They're gonna attack the goat first? They are! They're attacking the carry first! Bro, that's so cringe. The triple shadow weaving. Oh, wow, he didn't get delayed much at all. Oh, they're forgetting about him. The carry's still alive. They're going after Dawn. Girl, I know you can cast arts. No. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to dealing with the triple shadow weaving. I'm gonna be so real with you. They're putting up a fighting chance, but... Bro, now you're gonna choose a bomb? Yeah, bro, like, what the fuck's bomb gonna do for you there? They're done, so...
That's it for me.
Yeah. KO, the winner's Lawrence's team. Oh man, they lost. They were doing pretty well at first. It all fell apart when that fellow in red started in on them, though. Definitely not an opponent to be trifled with. I don't think he was even trying as hard as he could. I can't get a decent read on his real strength. Please tell me you're joking? No, I think it's the truth. That last technique just didn't feel like it was even all that focused. He's still got plenty we haven't seen yet. That's just crazy. Sorry, you guys. Don't try to cheer us up, please. We got slaughtered out there. Damn it, my support tactics weren't so worthless. Yeah, you did a pretty shit job. It wasn't your fault. I'm the one who wasted all the energy on attacks and didn't do anything. True. All that's true. Hey, wait, hey, sometimes it comes down to more than just who's stronger. We're gonna get him back for you when we fight him tomorrow. What? You make it sound so simple. I'm not fond of promising when I'm not sure I can deliver. A battle has to be won in the mind before it can be won in the flesh. What a fine saying. It's as if you and Estelle speak with the same mind, but you, sir, have a more golden tongue. Looks like you're finally done. Alright, now handing about back to the docks with you. You gotta be kidding. We just got done fighting. Can't you give us a few minutes to rest? You know, for hardened criminals, you sure act like spoiled brats. Come now, get moving. Ah, I'm so wore out. Bye, Josette, Kyle, Don, other guy. Hey, bracer jerks. What? We aren't gonna be here tomorrow, but you damn well better win. If you let those assholes beat you, then you're gonna have hell to pay. Of course we're gonna win. Who do you think you're talking to here? We'll win. I swear it. Are you done? Enough stalling. $40,000. Whew, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's the final match. We're really gonna have to keep our spirits up, because it's gonna be one tough match. So I propose that we go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak. I like the way you think, good sir. I should like to join you. So this is adult logic. We've got some stuff we have to do, so not tonight for us, I think. No problem. See you later, then. We'll meet up with you tomorrow morning out front. Good night, my sweethearts. Now, let's see. I bet Niall's waiting for us. Why don't we go to the news service and see what he has to say? Yeah. Hopefully he's managed to learn something useful about the intelligence division members. Where is the news division? We haven't actually been there. Okay, that was definitely fairly easy. Like, we won it relatively easily, but... I guess we'll check the journal. West Block, okay. We have to head south to head west. No, hold on, right there. Just saw it. Oh, what the fuck? I thought that was west. No, west is up ahead. Yeah, here we go. We have to walk down here. Alright, now we're looking for the news service. Oh, it's like somebody's house. That's a gate. It's a cathedral. Speaking of things, I'm gonna check our orbaments. Yeah, we don't have enough Earth. We can get an HP 3. Could be nice for somebody. Coffee house. We just don't know which, if any of these are. Here we go. Maybe it's upstairs. Hey, Niall. Pardon us. Hey, you're here. Amazing. Dorothy actually got the message to you guys and didn't screw it up. Will miracles never cease? So, heard you won your match today. Dorothy was in an absurdly cheerful mood when she got back from it. Haha, cool. Niall, about what we discussed earlier. Straight to business, I see. Take a look. Got some background on those big shots. I'll hit a black file folder. Says it's from the Royal Army? Yeah, nothing super secret, but I was able to get some documents. Let's just say they're on loan from some of the Army contacts, but keep that under your hat, okay? Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and read it here. Estelle and Joshua opened the black folder. Colonel Richard. Colonel Alan Richard, born in 1168 in the Ron region of Liberal. Graduated head of his class from military academy, later assigned to the mobile task unit led by Cassius Brights. Recognized in 1192, he was recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright in the 100 Days War. Appointed to staff of the Military Operations Office after Colonel Bright's retirement. In 1201, suggested formation of an intelligence division, so he's been making these plans since 1201. Queen Alicia approves the request and appoints him as the first commander of it. Wow, pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge. He always seemed to be pretty sharp. Looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad 10 years ago. So Dad really was a colonel. I wonder why he retired. I mean, he had respect and fame and all that. Well, he wanted to help people more intimately, clearly. Captain Almathea, the... Kanone Almathea, born in 1175, significantly younger than the colonel, in Liberal's capital city of Grand Cell. Her excellent grades in the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the Military Operations Office shortly after graduation. In 1201, she was reassigned to the Intelligence Division with on Colonel Richard's recommendation, directly when he made it. Later appointed as the aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command. Excellent grades again, another intellectual big shot, looks like. That appointment means that she's been working for Colonel Richards for a long time, since its inception. No wonder she's so loyal to him. Second Lieutenant Lawrence. Lawrence Belgar. Age and nationality unknown. Invited by Colonel Richard to join the Intelligence Division while serving in the Jester Hunting Corps. Previous activities unknown. He's been in the skies all along. He's not even from Liberal. And what's up with this old job as a mercenary being one big blank spot? I don't know. The Hunting Corps, or the Jaegers, are known as the best mercenaries in the business for good reason. No kidding. So maybe the Colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter? It's a possibility. And I think I've heard of this Jester Division somewhere before. Okay. Not much. Thanks for this, Niall. At least we know a little bit more about who we're dealing with. As long as it's useful. I learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around, too. Juicy tidbits. For example, Lieutenant Julius Schwartz of the Royal Guardsmen, currently wanted for questioning, was in the academy the same year as Captain Almathea. So they know each other? Really now? They never gave off the impression that they got along all that well, yeah. Maybe because they were academy rivals. Kanone got the brains and Julius got the combat skills. Pretty big difference there. Ah, I see, I'd imagine so. Looks like Julia's always been a super serious knightly type, huh? Next up, and this has nothing to do with military, mind you. You kids know about Princess Claudia, right? Princess Claudia? Sounds familiar. If my memory serves, she was orphans when the crown prince and his wife died. So, that guy that... The guy was a crown... His wife didn't die, though, right? Hold on. So, Chloe is Claudia. And her father figure... Oh, maybe... Oh, that's a father figure, right? Now, let's keep reading. She's a granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right, she's not well known, but she's the oldest direct descendant of the Queen. From what I could dig up, she lives in the royal keep and pretty much stays there most of the time. It seems someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her. Huh. That's not super unusual for rich families, but still, just gross. Yeah, I'm assuming that that's why Colonel Richards wanted to capture her, but we'll see. That's not the point. The issue is, who is the someone? Spot on, kid. Could it be? Hey, not bad, kid. It is Colonel Richard who's scouring foreign countries for a suitable candidate. Looks like I knew it. I knew it, but isn't that kind of weird? Why would you be involved in setting up an arranged marriage? Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now there's something I want from you two. Huh? You want us to win a tournament and get you some information at the dinner party, right? Is it the long and short of it? Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking us for stuff, are you? Hey, I got you information. This is called give and take, sweetheart. True, and it's been helpful. Oh, alright, we'll let you know if we find anything. That's what I like to hear. Hopefully this little deal will pay off for me before the day's out. Excuse me for a sec. Hello, Libero News. Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for you to call in. What? Starting now? Okay, I got it. I'll meet you there. What's going on? Sorry to cut and run on you. I gotta go meet someone. Sounds like you're in for a late night. The sun's going down as it is. Well, I'm a night owl anyways. Only up during the daytime while that crazy chick's being trained. But hey, no biggie. You kids just kick back and relax while I'm out. Alright, gotcha. Good luck with your work. You too. Don't screw up tomorrow's match. Well then, what should we do now? I guess we should stop by the guild and go back to the hotel. We gotta report the info that Niall got for us. Fine by me? There we go. We might head south block. There we go. Let's see, ordnance. I have to keep Eagle Vision, because I don't have anything. What do I have to replace Eagle Vision? 3. No, none of these that have, Mirage. And it still has HP 3 on. Still's pretty much set. As soon as we put the grind where we put Scent on. Maybe I should put Deathblow 2 on for this next fight. That's an option. Put it on, probably Zane, honestly. Guarantee we, kill one of the Obu Black Ops is a very valuable, thing that could happen. We don't know if it's possible, but it's something to try at least. Estelle, Joshua, I offer my congratulations on advancing to the championship bout. It's a shame to hear of Kurt's loss, but I hear it was a very good match. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I wouldn't go patting us on the back just yet, though. We weren't better than Kurt, not by a selge. True, we just got lucky. We had Zane along with Olivier's guns and magic to cover for our mistakes. That's how a team works. And the only reason we made it as far as we have. You two are very humble, a rare quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information? Well... So, Second Lieutenant Lawrence is part of the Jaeger Corps, or more specifically, the Jester Division. First I've heard of that name, definitely. I'd best look it up. Did the Guild and the Jaeger Corps have a working relationship? Not at all. If anything, we consider one another to be business rivals. We make it our business to not interfere with matters of state, you see, whereas the Jaeger largely revel in such matters. They're often employed in border disputes and have some quite opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man. They don't sound very nice. So I take it there's no chance of getting any information out of this? I wouldn't say no chance. With a bit of cloak and dagger, I might be able to find the information you seek. It would take several days to gather the necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that alright? Championship. This has nothing to do with the competition, so yeah, if you'd please. Thank you, Elnon. Also, regarding the Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband, we've uncovered a few morsels of information that may have some connection. Okay. The Erebonian Crown Prince will arrive in Grand Cell during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know his name, but we do know it's been 10 years since any Erebonian royals have come to Libero, so this is fairly significant news. I see, you're right, that does seem connected with the talks of Princess Claudia's marriage. I don't actually know a thing about the Erebonian Crown Prince. The only Imperial I've ever met is Olivier. The princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. It seems much too early for her to be married, but I suspect there may be politics at work here. Whoa, 16! Jeez, we're only 16 ourselves. It is the appropriate age for a young lady to make her debut in high society, but unless we've reverted to a more repressed time, it's much too soon for a marriage. Indeed, as I said, I suspect there's political motive to push this for wedlock. And finding that motive will no doubt prove to be a most valuable endeavor. Gotcha. If we can earn that invite to the castle, we may be able to investigate much more easily. Then we need to secure a win in tomorrow's championship. As dangerous as this may be, I've got something for you. Here. Ah, the other sewer key. Okay, so this is... What the heck is this, too? The sewers. We always keep a few on hand at the Capital Branch. Never know when they might come in handy. This one should open one of the access gates near the Grand Arena. Ah. There's some pretty strong monsters living down there. Blah, 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 blah. Bring it. We could totally use a warm-up. Yes, we could. Thank you, Elnon. I'm just doing my job. Make sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. If it's just two of you, you're toast. No problem there. We'll head on down with Zane and... Olivier after we meet up with them tomorrow. Wow, it's late. We should probably get back to the hotel. Hey, you two! Oh, what's going on? We're on patrol. Nighttime patrols have been increased as part of the counter-terrorism measures, so it's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock if at all possible. You two should go on home. Don't you think that's a little obnoxious? What if you need to go out after 9? It's the higher-ups who make the decisions, miss. Sorry to cause any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where is it that you two live? We're staying at the hotel in North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition. Hold on a sec. I could have swear I've seen you two somewhere before. Hey, these kids are in the tournament. You know, now that you mention it. Oh, were you guys in the audience? Huh, well, we were on security detail. That match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's a championship, no? We'll escort you to the hotel so you can rest up for your big fight. Very well, we accept. It's like we're getting to be pretty famous. Thanks for escorting us. We appreciate it. You've got to be kidding. We're big fans of yours. We're all in the same army, but I don't know. Those special ops types just rub me the wrong way for some reason. No kidding. I don't get what goes through their heads. Don't you think talking like that's a little disrespectful to Colonel Richard, though? Well, that's why we're putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck with tomorrow's match. Haha, thank you. We'll do everything we can. Whew, this is all kinds of complicated, huh? I don't think those guys know a thing about the Colonel's plot. They seem to think the intelligence division are just regular soldiers. Whatever info comes down the chain of command, they accept as the truth. Well, I'd hate to make enemies of them since they're rooting for us and all. Regardless of anything, it'd be wisest to not stir up trouble with the rank-and-file soldiers. What do you say we stay in our room tonight and just rest up? Okay. Let's do that. That's the right. Sieg? Did you just hear something? Be on alert when we go inside and be ready for a fight if things don't look right. Huh? I think we got a trespasser. There might be explosives set, so be careful. Wait, you're kidding, right? I need you to do exactly as I tell you, no questions. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine with me. No way, I'm fine. Let's go inside. All right. Oh. It's like you got away. That's strange. I don't get the sense that anyone's been in here. Nor does it feel like there are any traps set. You can seriously tell that kind of thing? I guess this is all that was left behind. What, a letter? Joshua broke the seal on the letter. Tonight, at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this. And that's it? What cathedral? That huge church over in the West Block? It's already almost 10 now. Well, it sure sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. What do you think? Should we go for it? Absolutely not. What was that for? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just say they were looking to reinforce tonight's patrols? You can bet they're gonna keep a close watch on the West Block, too. Oh, right. Still, I hate to just pretend we never got it. I'll go by myself, then. Huh? It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. Joshua... I shouldn't have any real trouble getting to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if all I'm doing is scooping out the situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay here. She is not your ward, bro. Hey! Huh? I'm no less a bracer than you are. I can handle myself and I won't slow you down. There's probably some cooler sounding way to say all that, but I don't know what it is. Estelle, that's not what I meant. I know that's not what you don't... I know it's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me. Or more that you're worried for me. What are you not telling me? How can you tell that I'm keeping something from you? I'm closer to you than anyone, just about anyone, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me. Not for very long, anyways. I'm impressed. Huh? Alright, if you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now, though, so we have to hurry. Oh, okay. But I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, you do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal. Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on, then. Wait, but I need to heal. But fuck, hello? Oh, there we go. number of soldiers seem to be patrolling out there, and all our other guests have gone out and invariably been right back in. Yeah, we need to heal. There. Interesting. I figured it was Sieg who sent the message. Or Julia Schwartz. But... Oh. Well, yeah, they're patrolling, bro. God, we gotta get all the way to West Block? Well, like they're patrolling. If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll probably get led back to the hotel. We need to study their movements and take whatever chances we can to get past them undetected. Okay. Alright. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Let's wait here. I don't see anybody moving. There's one. Let's go. Not that way. Head south. Oh. Alright, well. That guy's just staying up there, huh? Alright. It's faster if we do the quick save version. Okay, damn, there's a lot of people down there. That's not even movements we need to track. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Like, that guy's just sitting there. Yeah, those guys are sitting there. What's it? Huh. I can't get past that guy without walking all the way down. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go to begin with. So we can't get past that guy. There's a guy walking over there. We're safe here. That guy's there, and that guy's there. And that guy's there. Yeah, fuck. This entire block is covered. Does that mean I need to head north? That's the only other way that makes sense. Yeah, go all the way around, it looks like. Okay. This is the only way that makes sense, so... That's the landing port. That's not going to help us. Can't head there. We gotta head down. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's dangerous. Holy shit. Okay. We're doing this a very brute force way, because I don't like waiting. Okay, this way we can actually see everybody. There's a guy there. But if we walk up and around, follow him and head down. Shit. Yep, and now we're back to the hotel. Damn troublemaker. You need to stay indoors while we're trying to keep an eye out for terrorist activity. Fuck me. Okay. I was too impatient. Okay. Well, we have a good path now. Some of the soldiers seem to have stationary posts while there's patrol a fixed route. First things first, need to keep our distance from soldiers even enough may require us to go out of our way. Yeah, do not take direct route. So once we're actively patrolling, they can't see nearly as well at night, so we don't pressure from the front. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering as well. So let's try this again. They seem to not be able to see us if we head up and to the right, so... Let's, save here. I don't see anyone. Could be safe. There we go. Okay. We can still get the west block from here. Oh. Across here. Fuck. Ooh. Ho 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 ho. Okay. Fuck. I'm stuck here. There we go. Oh god. Okay. Oh, they actually have no peripheral vision. Okay. And the last block in the cathedral. Oh, cathedral's up there. 2 patrols here. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to play literal Metal Gear here. What the fuck? Oh, I thought we got stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck on something. I can't tell, but we're stuck on something. Okay. Chapel's far left. Okay, we made it. Woof! Sorry about that. I was a little too happy on the quick save feature, and it got us to take longer than needed. Alright, we made it. Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go in first. Stay close. Okay. I'm expecting to see Chloe here. I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood. Huh? Haha, you came after all. Oh, the priest. The churchwoman we helped. You. Hey, aren't you the nun from before who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. I assume you got my message. That letter was yours. Well, why would you do something so secretive like that just to say thanks? Ah, now I get it. It was her all along. So are you the princess? Huh? You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me then. Let me get out of this stuffy clothes. Oh! Sister Ellen is Chloe, maybe? I know, that's Julia Schwartz. Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen at your service. It's been a long time, you two. I knew you'd come. It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Rouen, right? Yes, it was. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? Why'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, she's closed. The Septian Church was long in deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Oh, okay. And the answer to your other question, why I called you here, if you win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. That works for me. I realize it's a selfish request, but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for them to make contact. You're the only one hope we have. Well then, this is kind of unexpected. Actually, we're participating in the competition specifically in hope of seeing the Queen anyways. What? Really now? Almighty Audios, thank you for your gifts most sacred. In that choice, I have only one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel. Of course, that was the plan from the get-go. That non-involvement rule still applies even in a situation like this, but we'll do everything we can. I'm grateful. Please, take this with you. What's this? Give this to the head maid, Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under heavy guard by the Special Ops men, but you can trust Hilda. With her help, you may be able to speak with Her Majesty. Ah, she sounds like a heck of a lady. Got it, we'll talk to her. Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it? Huh? I was deceived and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on another one's help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there's a chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match. I'm certain that you'll do just fine. That Calvardian martial artist is extremely skilled, and you are both the children of Colonel Cassius Bray. You mean you knew our dad, too? It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all the Royal Academy. Before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he's a martial artist instructor at the military academy. If not for him, I wouldn't be as nearly as skilled as I am. Can't believe that. Dad never used anything except a bow staff. Guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. Ah, I see. I was wondering about that. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies, he wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. A sword is to kill. The staff, you know, he can have mercy. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon, or so I imagine. Really? I didn't know that my use of the staff had that kind of significance. I'm sure you hope that you'd inherit the same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you. Joshua, Colonel Cassius trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match. You saying that makes me almost think you're right. We'll put everything we have into it. Pardon us, as the Grand Soul City Guard. Due to the terrorist threat, we will now be patrolling the main facilities. Apologize for the lateness of the hour. Do you mind if we have a look inside? Crap. Quite alright, thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay. Please be careful. Damn, I did not think that was her at all. That was really good. But it does explain why she was out gathering herbs by herself. Well, whew, we managed to avoid a patrol so far. Doesn't look like there's any soldiers this way. Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. I guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment here and head back to the hotel. Okay. I didn't even realize I had the overlay on, even though we're talking. So much is going on, it's starting to give me a headache. I'll bet. I never would have imagined it'd be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral. Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there? Could it be you were thinking to be someone you known before? Well... Oh, sorry, forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules. Estelle, I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind. Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels. Huh? It's overwhelming to think about all the people around us, each and every one of them living in his or her own life, all under the same sky. And every person you meet has a personality and a history, and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. And every person you meet has a personality and a history and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes, I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without a reason, or a motive, or an excuse. And it's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost. Joshua? I'm probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. The sky, Dad, but most of all, you. Joshua. So, I promise, once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past. Really? Really. With the stars as my witness. Okay then, we have ourselves a deal. Estelle? All my gloom's gone fluttering away. Because once you've told me what you gotta tell me, then I'll tell you what I gotta tell you. What? Oh, wait, is this about that thing you've had on your mind? Yep. Gonna have to psych myself up for it. Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I really don't mind hearing it now. Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. Though I guess the situation does feel kind of right, but still, no dice. Not yet. I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear it seems like you're ready to take on anything now, all because we got a big talk planned. It makes no sense. Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show those special ops types how a touch of a girl power can ruin their whole day. Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man. Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow, I think we're gonna do just fine tomorrow. And somehow we were never caught. Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy full of spirit when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop me and cast flaming, stinking disparages at me. They've tightened security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Were you two okay? Yeah, we went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems. And Elnon lent us something that might really give us an edge. Alright, now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. Always seems to know what you need when you need it. So what do you say we check out the sewers this morning? The gate's just north of the arena. Well, if it's for the banquet, I can muster up one more huzzah. Alright, did you guys level up mysteriously while you're away? No. Okay. Oh, might as well gain a couple more levels. It happens fast enough while we're down there, so. Speaking of, I'm actually gonna try something. Zane, I want you to take off your heal. I want you to put on scent. Is it a skill? It is not. Then let me check the ornaments. Impede, yeah. Scent attracts enemies. Well, haze makes enemies ignore you. Okay. So haze would not be a bad one to try to pick up if we can make it. I'm curious if we can. Can we make a haze? So it also means that we'll always get the advantage if we make it. Might have been a quest reward, though, so it's hard to say. I don't see it anywhere in here. Is that juicy EP cut 3 that we can't afford, though? Okay, let's go. Head towards the arena. Here, it looks like. That's a pretty suspicious-looking area. We can also build up our CP while we're down here, so it's probably best to use it here. Oh, that's right. That's a very tiny room. What the fuck? Okay. First room, I guess. Hello? Any enemies? Mole! Monty Mole. All weak to magic, right? Yeah. Let's see how much, these guys give us. Right. 20 per. That's not good. That's actually atrocious compared to what we were earning previously. So I guess let's keep going. See, there's a fucking boiler egg too. Ooh, that one's resistant to magic. That's annoying. Don't wanna walk up to it.
Nighty night, kitty cat.
Yeah, only 29. Not great XP. We must just be too strong for this area, so we're getting dog-ass XP. I guess we're just looking for a creature that's down here. It's probably all we're really looking for while we're exploring all this.
Nighty night, kitty cats.
Just don't care about a lot of this. Last time there was a enemy to fight, so I guess that's all we're looking for. This is a transition. Back to Mothland? Okay. Oh, we have scent, right. They're gonna start running at us because we have scent.
They messed
he
with the
survived.
wrong guy.
He survived. He's got a lot of health. Yeah, we're just in a winding way of sewers right now. You gonna turn around, guy? Thank you. Oh, no. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, we gotta turn that off. It is actually not helpful. Who would have thought? Yeah, that shit is not helpful. Haze would be a significantly more helpful thing.
move out.
Hey man, this shit's gotta go. On haze. That'll help us actually, like secret walls or something. I can see something there. I don't think we're supposed to be able to see that, but that looks like there's a secret wall there. Not there though. There's definitely something here.
That's that thing.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're at an appropriate level, because we were getting 70 per enemy last time we were down here, before we hit level 30, so... It is probably just... chest. Oh, shit. This is a Joshua moment if I've ever fucking seen one. He was probably good. You're gonna be going before them, right? Yeah. Too slow for this. Oh, it actually hit him. Damn. It's crazy. There we go, take it in the line of fire. Damn. Yeah, these things aren't strong, but should still be careful.
They messed with the wrong guy.
72 for that one, yeah. Cestus, which are gear for Zang for sure, yeah. Which is nice, but still not, like, important. IMO. No idea where we are right now. Literally zero clue. Oh my god, that thing is massive. What the fuck are you? That's probably what we're looking for. Okay, good to know what's coming up. Yeah, that motherfucker has to be what's coming up. Yep. Thought so. 4 of them too, huh? What are these things? Weak to fire, bonefish.
Hey, over here! What? You yella?
That should help. How are you with everything else? Regular. Okay. Alright, so we use fucking... Storm them. Actually, fucking... Hellgate's always better. Nice. I use Evil Eye here. Nice.
We are
Pretty easy. Wasn't worried at all about that, to be honest. Okay, now that's the monster, so... I guess we'll take one level in lead. This is a switch we were looking for. And that's a shortcut back to the other sewers. That's what that is. So that means we could just leave here. How close are we to the next level? Less than 30 more XP. Yeah. If that's the case, we might as well hit the next level. And be done here. To be honest, there's not much worth waiting here for, if that's the case. Got a moth down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty close, so... Just keep doing this, and... That's one. Joshua needs 10 more.
guy.
Okay. That's probably all we need. I don't think we need to spend much time in here. There's another chest, but I don't really care about it, so let's just get out of here. Actually, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, because it builds up CP. We'll just build up CP like this. And if these things keep healing, defending themselves, it just means that we're building up more CP over time. Okay, it's actually perfect for us, because, Now look at that, like...
Save.
Took me a while to die, but it does mean that we build up massive CP here. I might just do that, because we do need we want a full CP gauge before we fight these guys. Like, I mean, let's be real.
That's that then.
I don't want to kill them, so... Even to heal themselves. Doesn't look like they're doing, so... I
We
think they
are
figured out what we're trying to do. Joshua and us... Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's get out of here. No other use for this dungeon, because we're not going to actually level up down there. Just crazy that we already hit the cap of what we could have gained. Once we went from 70 to 30, I knew that we were like... they stopped giving us extra XP. So, let's head back to the Bracier's Guild. Yep, that tracks. Still not rank 1, though. I swear, if we missed out rank 1 because we missed one singular quest, I'm gonna be actually the most tilted person on fucking Earth. Okay. To the arena. There we go. I cannot imagine there's anything else we need to do. But we will. I'm gonna make 2 saves here. Just in case. Because we like the quick save a lot, so just in case we actually need to get stronger. Alright. I think we're good. We can just re-equip ornaments before we go out. Looks like it's just us in here. The waiting room feels awfully big right now. Well, it actually is a pretty big room. Team sport events and circuses alike are used to be held here. That was back in a time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Interesting. Guess that explains the size if there were circus animals in here. I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to an imperial opera house, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialists. I think we may have gotten here a little too early, though. We've still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Waiting around for the match to start really does get kind of boring. Why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while, then? Works for me. We're gonna go out for a walk, guys. Sure, just make sure you're back here in time for the match. He did that on purpose. Well, what new turn of events is this? I thought for sure that you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from the matches, but today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again, eh? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Haha, such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to seeing what comes of it. I really just don't get you. Something wrong? Are you feeling alright? I'm okay, I just got the chills all of a sudden, like someone's talking about us or plotting something. I can guess who that is. Yes, you can. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with checking out the other side now, right? I mean, we know who we're gonna be facing. Is this the wrong room? I'm pretty sure that's our room's the right-hand side. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. Not gonna sneak up and check on the other team before the match starts. Guys finally come. Break a leg, guys. Zane's team, you're in the blue team, we're in the right side of the hall. Yeah, we're right there. A lot of people who are watching out there, no pressure. Just do what you're gonna do it well, and all good things will come of it. Not sure what they're wanting us to find, personally. Oh, hey, guys. Hey, newbies. Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them no sweat. Break a leg out there, and we'll be cheering for you like you don't believe. Championship today, woo. Hey, guys. Listen, relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. It is because we need to win. Right here to root for you today. You're representing the Bracers Guild out there. Do us proud. Is something wrong, Kurt? Oh, it's you guys. Guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you've got, okay? You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay? You do seem pale. No, I'm just a little lightheaded, that's all. That's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback? Flashback from what, yesterday? No, from an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do. It's kind of embarrassing and perhaps even a bit cliche, but I actually don't remember a thing about it. Or didn't, anyways. I still can't even remember what the job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. I'm sure it was related to the intelligence division. The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no explanation as to what it could be. Wow, what a story. But you were still okay to participate in a match even in that condition? I told you, physically there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape, and I'll remember what happened, so don't worry about me, okay? Okay, I guess, if you say so. You're starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful, though, okay? Thanks. You guys too. Good luck out there. Final round soon? Yes, indeed. Hey, Professor. Estelle, Joshua, Professor. Came to watch us. But of course, you've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor. But how'd you scrape together the mirror for a ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so he couldn't make it today. And I'm here in his stead. Ha! Should have guessed you'd never be able to get it out of your own pocket. Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I could find my way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here, and here am I. Here I am. I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. You bet we will. Thank you, Professor. I guess we're here to check up on everybody that went to see us. Let's see. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Estelle. You did it. The final fight. So Kurt's team was all hypnotized when they fought us. No, they were not. They were not even close. We fought them. It actually was pretty tough because they constantly are healing and reviving each other. They were playing pretty well, but we just had raw damage. It's so exciting. Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come now. Do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. But the plot reason is that we held our own, but Zane did all the heavy lifting is the plot's reason for us winning. Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're much more natural, you see. Oh, I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something. I don't know if I recognize anybody else here. I'm gonna shout myself hoarse. Yeah, I don't see any other portraits I recognize. Royal Army preparation for other jobs. I guess we'll see who better's at it. I guess so. Yeah, because I saw Alba, I saw the bracers. I don't see anybody else I recognize. I guess we're good. So how do you propose we go after the special op guys? You're not about to give us any openings. Only chance we have, I believe, is to target their commanding officer. If you take him down, openings are sure to follow. Got it. Back already. There's still time before the match begins, you know. Go, make the most of the next few hours. Explore, discover, experience together. I need to go wash up now. Okay, they want us to find something, but I don't know what I'm looking for, so this could get pretty annoying if we don't find it within the next 5 minutes. Let's check the stand. Oh, here we go. Oh, Estelle? Joshua? Is that you? The mayor? Mayor Klaus? What brings you here? It's good to see you both again. Scarazard told me that you'd gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met. Ha, thank you very much. Yeah, Professor Alba is sus, I agree. Well, I can't speak for myself, really, but you certainly seem to be chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. Is it kind of refreshing to see? Well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet, so I hear that you two made it all the way to the championship of this big martial arts competition. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Roland for that? Roland's like right next door. No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party in Grand Cell Castle. I only arrived in Grand Cell this morning. I came by way of an airliner, and the airliners weren't blocked either. I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunan, right? Oh, you know of it. I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple and then journey here, but the lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me I was invited to this dinner party. One guess as to who that is. Yeah, it has to be Captain Almathea. Sadly, my wife's just not the traveling sort, so I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself. It's probably for the best. Oh, she's not here. Pardon me, Mayor. Is there a chance that we may also be attending that dinner party? Oh. This is so sus. Getting all the world leaders in one place never ends well. Especially when there's a coup in progress. Ah, I see. Well, that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call it a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill. But if you two will be there, I may not feel so awkward. That just means you'll have to try that much harder to win. You bet. We'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm gonna go find myself a seat then. Best of luck to both of you. I can't believe he's gonna go be at the dinner party too. You think Mayor Maybell will be there as well? Probably. Seems likely. There's probably gonna be a lot of influential people in attendance. Oh well, I guess we need to focus on winning our match, and then we'll see everyone there. Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay. Oh man, that makes me feel uncomfortable. What if something bad happens with all the world leaders there? Or all this country's leaders there, I should say, not world leaders. Only world representatives are Kilika and fucking Zane. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, good. But they're here, too. It looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch over his subordinates compete? So that's the Royal Army's darling to the public, huh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like he's capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He didn't seem to bear much resemblance when I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. Heh, but what indeed? What can one do? I suppose that he's worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lenheim. Probably the same job, then. I doubt he's worried about that. Looks like it's starting. I must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition. Full contact matches. Killing is now allowed. What a coincidence. The arena's been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of the week now. It all culminates right here, right now. Which team will seize ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this, the championship match. Southside Blue Team. From the Calvard Republic, Captain is Zane. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division Special Forces, Captain is Second Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, we're up. Finally. I trust everyone's ready to put everything into this. For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, everyone. Let me fix your ordnance, saying you have haze on right now. Honestly, let's give you something new. We all good here. We're all good here. We're all good here. We're as good as we're gonna be. Let's go ahead and save and get ready. Let's get started. Can you overlay back on once we start fighting? Everyone we fought so far has been about as tough as Tapioca. That and half the team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'll be able to stand up for this. Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracers Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good, now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's perhaps a lot of snipping and backbiting in their ranks. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I'll have you know I'm considered very attractive to women. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck. And to you. Hey, don't let the talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. We'll now begin the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Audios be with you. Ready? Begin! Oh boy. Now I'm going first. They told us to take out the... Zane advised we take out the captain first, so I'm going for that. Good chunk of stuff. Say it, the rest of them have to walk closer. This is going to put you after him, but this will put you before him. I think this is better. Depends what we want to use, though. Actually, clock up EX. I think clock up EX is going to be a way better choice. And we'll use it on Joshua himself. Try to hit one of the soldiers with Chaos brand, I think would be a wise choice. Burst of drawn in energy released from both hands. Let's see, this will be good. Put it all out! Nice. Joshua, I'm gonna wait till you have 200 CP to be casting yours. Okay, Giga Fast Joshua's here. Body split. Fuck, he does still have the body split technique. Sick, okay. That worked the last time, so we're gonna do that again. 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 boy, here we go. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. Oh man, he's splitting his body a lot. I have to Hellgate this. Oh, this is actually a way better hit. And now's the time. Get him, Joshua. We don't care if he has clones. It's just perfect for him adding more clones. We get more value out of it. Bitch. And we took a regular one out, more importantly. I'll need them to stack up before we do anything else. Okay, the regular guys are gone, right? It's just clones. Clone jutsu right now, and that confused guy? Yeah. In that case...
You're feeling lucky.
Didn't slow him down. I was hoping that would slow him down. Okay, we gotta take out the main body. Holy shit, that guy is literally just... Can you reach the main body from here? Yes, you can with that move talisman I gave you. Yeah, we gotta take out that main body. Otherwise, you guys are gonna cause us issues. He's fine. Joshua. That looks perfect. This should hit all 4 of them. Yep.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
Not enough. Close though. But Zane should be able to take him out. Where is he? He's right there. He has a lot of health, actually. No, that's a regular guy. It's not... No, that is a red helmet. I can't tell. There's too many of them to tell. Your art will be fast. No, your arts are so slow. He's the one with the lowest? Okay, got it. Alright. Oh, are you serious? Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Not bad.
Okay. Sick. Yeah, not letting you get that off too much. Okay, this is actually easier than the bracers, I'm gonna be honest. Which is weird. I did not expect it to be easier than the Bracers Guild.
Let's move out.
But Bracers are the goats, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. KO! Winner is Zane's team. It can't be. We're the best of the best in the special ops have to offer. How could we lose? Bah, we're beaten? Yahoo! We won. We really won. Ugh. I'm exhausted. Fair, that could get really ugly if you hadn't spammed on the S rate. Yeah, I mean that's what we saved him for, right? Though, I mean it's good prep. Oh, does Zane think they held back? This is a ploy. This is a ploy. Oh boy, Zane doesn't think we should have won that. Now the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Dunan. And Zane does not think we should have won that. That's so suspect. Representing the team will be Zane Vathek. Please come forward. Yes, sir. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. Haha, I see. I like you, Zane. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and an invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. Adios, shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for the victors. Aha, an interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed shamed. Really? He's... Come now, Almathea, you needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. I thought so, okay. I was gonna say, it's like... He's ashamed because he had to hold back, not... He didn't have to hold back because he was asked to. He would rather actually fight that properly. What? It would behoove any member of the Intelligence Division to not put all his strengths on display. In this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. His Excellency, too, seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. Shadow Weaving wasn't an inflicting delay. It was. It's a chance to inflict delay. Otherwise, it inflicts poison. We've had both. When Estelle got hit, she had delay. Or when Joshua got hit, he had delay, and when the other one hit, had poison. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Huh, surely you jest, sir. You might as well ask the Duke himself to compete alongside them. With this skill or lack thereof, even Julia could thoroughly trounce him in mere moments, and the crowd would roar with applause. Haha, I don't plan on pressing my luck quite that hard. If the second lieutenant here truly fought as hard as he could, I wouldn't stand a chance. Hardly, sir. I believe you overestimate me, if only a bit. The hunters are soldiers in name only. Nothing more than simple country folk. You've got a good eye, though. You find an opening and you take it. In many ways, you remind me of him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Granseld Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Skill to cause us any real trouble. But, sir! Lawrence, how far along do you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I believe that the final points will be laid out for His Excellency within a few days. Excellent. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom, and even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for a glorious morrow. Oh, that's so suspect. No wonder Zane could notice. Whew, now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yes, I think we got lucky. Even now, it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to be run late into the night, and they're setting up our rooms for us. Ah, most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all these stuffed shirts is sure to chafe the worst way in uncomfortable places. But dining? Liberal royal dining? The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me. My mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? Ah, it's getting on your... Ow, gross. It's good to see you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier. Ha ha ha, indeed. Let us be off then. Off to gorge our souls on the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Well, fancy meeting you here. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, come now, my dear Mueller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, it's not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile. I am smiling. Is it just me, but do you recognize that uniform? Yeah, it looks like an Imperial military. Looks like you could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we've met. My name's Mueller. I was just recently appointed as a resident military officer in the Erebonian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, now you really need to shut up now. Right. Ahem, now where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Imperial Embassy, I sincerely apologize. It's okay, he hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he's a big help for us in the tournament. Olivier? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Ha ha ha, oh perish the thought. No, rather, I just simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? Okay, fine, what's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you are coming with me. Huh? But please, wait a moment. We've all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're gonna be confined in the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate. You drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually kind of feel bad for him. Is it really that big a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you. Oh, but how a lovely thing is to true friendship, such warmth and affection as opposed to cruel and frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks understand how serious this is, but try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country, and also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far in it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen... My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Olivier, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily! The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Olivier. Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before, you know, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh, well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Grancel Castle, then. Let's do that. I'm sure it will go fantastically. I'm still surprised that fight went so easily, even if they were holding back, but... Let's head to the castle. Honestly, we're doing pretty good on fucking EP as well. Well, according to Keikaku, yeah, basically. Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. Okay, he's coming back. Okay, I guess we'll save here. And we'll save in the other slot in case we need to go extra far back. Alright, well, I don't see any reason for us not to go to the castle, right? Actually, that's not true. We should check into the Bracer's Guild. Just in case there's anything else we need. Wait, Joshua. Wasn't Chloe coming into the capital right about now? Now that you mention it, she did say she'd meet us before the birthday celebration started. She should definitely be here by now. Elnon, wasn't there a girl about our age named Chloe who came around asking for us, was there? We promised to meet up here. Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid no one by that name has been here. Aw, raspberries. Maybe we should have asked where she was staying. She mentioned some rich relatives. That's not much of a lead, I suppose. I'm sure she's simply running late, and we'll try to contact you shortly. If she comes by, I'll be sure to let you know immediately. Yep. I'm sure she will. Surely nothing's happened to her and she isn't being forced into an arranged marriage. Surely not. Yeah, we finished our only 2 quests, and we just need to go to the castle. Okay. Yeah, I did not forget about the princess. No, I did not. Or who I am assuming is the princess. Let's go to the castle. Should a gatekeeper our invitations, then? I don't know, but I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big like this very often. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you have to leave. Hey. Hi there. We're sorry about the delay. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town. Yeah, we have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Excellency the Duke. What? It's a giant! See right here, written invitation. Let's see. To Zane and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you were cordially invited to a dinner party. Ah, okay, you guys are in the martial arts competition. Right, and I hear the winning team is led by a huge Eastern guy. So that's you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Ah, well, that's a pity. The head maid told you. The head maid knows we're coming? Interesting. So, Schwartz must have informed her. No matter, please go in. We do need to find that head maid. Now entering Zane and Company, victors in the martial arts competition. Open the gate. Wow, it's like the Hakken Gate, but there's something more impressive about being part of a castle. Bet it's more solid, too, since it's part of the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Head maid Chloe. No, Chloe is not the head maid. The head maid had a different name, according to Julia. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through Annenberg Wall. The capital has been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections against the nobles. But even then, the castle has held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Grancel Castle. Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. Whoa, you can say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Grancel Castle. You are Zane and his team, correct? Ah. Captain Almathea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we've come at the invitation of a good duke. And, you are? Ha, pardon me, I'm Captain Kanoe Almathea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grancel Castle's defense. I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to your championship victory. Watching a match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you and the captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zace, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left the case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Grancel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see. That's truly a shame. Well, if the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's up with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Heya, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Ha, very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Now that is one fine woman. I hate to say it, Zane, but your taste in woman is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favorite type. I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Heya, a maid here at the castle. I will be at your service this evening, from the dinner party till the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please do not hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to the room, then? Certainly, it's on the second floor. Now, where can we find the head maid? Ah, they're really walking us up, trying to really show us how big this place is. Oh, wow. Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh, no. It's just that the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on such subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come on, then, shall we? So the head maid would be in there? This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay. Pardon us. Are you going to lock the door behind us? Holy Stragus. Never imagined we'd stay in a place like this. Nice! This'll make a good story for later. I believe there's still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering them. Can you be a little more specific? More significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. Yeah, it's a small palace of sorts built in a garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace, that sounds nice. Huh, the terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grand Sela from during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, the guard room and also the treasury. Guess they're so wanted for questioning after all that terrace stuff. Yes, the intelligence division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who are invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Ah yes, you arrived some time ago. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. Hey Zane, we want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. Huh, must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after that tournament. No problem, have fun. I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh-so luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julius will just be able to talk to the head maid Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invites, too. We likely know most of them. Okay. Head maid Hilda is likely in the royal chamber. And the royal chamber is not off limits. I'm gonna do that. Let's go check the other rooms first. Ah, Joshua, Stella, you made it. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins, you were invited to the banquet as well, sir. I just arrived today via airship from Ruan. The little Merrill Birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in Liberal. It's only fitting he be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try to solve various problems of the state. Wow, sounds big. So all the guys here have been invited tonight, huh? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. Mayor Dalmore of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair, and Professor Russell is MIA. He's a bit entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know what's true in this talk of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see what Duke Denon stands on all these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of an idiocy and mismanagement. I'd like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding that her actual residence is elsewhere, but I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here, then. I'd really like to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance. Yeah, me too. I'm sure we'll have all the chance to meet her. Anybody in this room? No, seems empty. Ah, there you are. Hey, Mabel. Mayor Mabel. And Leela. Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor? Hey, wait, you were waiting for us. How'd you know we'd be coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the capital. Chloe equal Claudia. Yeah, exactly. That little bit was missing from when you were not on screen a couple times. Last stream, in this stream. If I'd known, I would have canceled my appointments to come to cheer you on. Beg your pardon, madam. But that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Huh, don't worry. I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet, what with everything going on. What is Duke Dunon thinking? The captain was so stubborn about inviting me, too. I had no real choice but to accept. You mean Captain Almathea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dare not refuse. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from Hackengate? The General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at the banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. Huh. What do you think about all this, Mayor? Putting the mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this? Well, If the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some sort of announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time in his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is in the best of all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to post-haste. Got it. Just one more. No, we checked all the rooms. I'm gonna go check the royal chamber, see if the headmaid's there. The fuck are we gonna find her? There's no one in here. Let's see. Let's find that maid. Let's try this way. Maybe more guests to talk to. Paperwork to read? Nope. Ah. Estelle, Joshua, Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might be also in attendance. I must say I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Grancell Castle. Cassius's kids to the bones, you are. Heh, took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Almathea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Lacen Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have, and it's really only a matter of time. Huh. I asked Captain Almathea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. In other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry, we're totally got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. Yes, we will, but how we do that is the question. We need to get to the rooftop terrace. Who's in this room? No one. I think that's everybody important that we know that would be here, so... Wait, hold on, there's one more room. Maybe this one? No, this is for food. Place to talk, please come right in. For drinks, we have anything you can think of, be it alcoholic or not. Okay, got it. Let's head upstairs. Nope, nowhere. It's literally just a place to talk. Alright, can we get to this roof from here? Yes, we can. Quite dark. Oh wow, check that out. That must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here and it overlooks in town too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. Yes, we do. So let's see if we can find... Oh, this must be the Royal Keep. And Obu Black Ops in front of it. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests as the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. But for the last few days, she hasn't been feeling too well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you got it all wrong. We weren't thinking of that. I just thought it'd be amazing if she were even to take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey. The princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. She is being kept here as well. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Perfect. Madam, we didn't know you were back already. There's a headmaid. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I went to my room to rest for a moment. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a bracer's social standing would ever be invited here. A bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy. You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle? No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to being those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. It's a head maid, dumbass. But madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the Colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surrounding are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room till the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine. We'll do as you ask. I apologize. We weren't trying to cause any trouble. Huh. Fine, then. Just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I'm the head maid of the Grand Cell Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties. Aha! We had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. I know this handwriting. You see? We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please, come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. Alright. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try later, but... Now, it's not an issue, but those special ops men have the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. We could pretend to be attendants. Which means that the private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the message. No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. There are just too many particulars we don't know about, and we really need to discuss quietly. Like what Duke Dunan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you gone the way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm gonna need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the party? Awesome! Understood, we'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll be serving shortly. For now, it's probably best if you wait in your room. We'll probably sneak in by, okay, this will actually tell me where we are in the castle. First floor on the right side of the walkway. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. We're also rich as hell now. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know. Sorry, we got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we talked to all the mayors. Huh, well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels. Ah, I see. I guess your work as bracers caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior bracers. You might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grand Cell? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right, for a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures of the embassy keep me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad. Normally that would be enough to handle most cases, I imagine. But with all them concentrating in Grand Cell, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Yeah, could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Skara back in Roland. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Scarazard, would you? You know her? She's our mentor and a close friend for ages. Oh, okay, makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvard. She's fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably Dad. Please pardon me, the table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Sure, I was getting bored waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go and eat fancy? Sure, the fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It would be nice if you didn't completely forget your table manners for once. Joshua, the only one with royal training is gonna be you, along with the fucking mayoral. This is a dinner party, right? Why are there just plates and silverware but no food? Plenty of knives and forks, though. That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Jesus, I can never say that word right. Must let you spell it. Thank you for... Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. That's all part of having good table manners, and here comes an anxiety attack. It's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who will be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in when in liberal do's liberalians do policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork. You don't need much skill, that's the whole point. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial artist champion. You flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more being polite than a lech, though. Anyway, His Excellency is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So if the seat by the head of the table is for the Duke, then who might that other one be for? An Erebonian, most likely. Perhaps intended for Princess Claudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen, my humble apologies for the long delay. Hey, Philip. They won't be joining us. Presenting His Excellency the Duke. Gross. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping deal with the terrorist situation. Great. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by the Honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. Fan-fucking-tastic. You've gotta be kidding. We're having dinner with him? I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. This is such an awkward dinner now. Ha ha ha! Excellent, excellent. What say you, Mayor Maybell? Do you think of Grancell's Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Bose's Anteros restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection is also perfectly complements the meal. I almost wanted to try hiring him away. Haha, you're not the first to say such things. And what of you, Zane? Is this food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have words to describe a sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberian cuisine, though. Good, good. I am glad to hear it. And you, young bracers? I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious. The invitation was enough of a gift with this food. Ha ha ha, indeed, it's a genuine treat. It's certainly delicious food, and we couldn't miss a chance to attend such a prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Ha ha ha, very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler's been telling me about. We met before, during the Ruan incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir, maybe so. Even with his butler telling him everything, he still doesn't remember us. Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and wine flows freely, so enjoy to your heart's content. Is the food drugged? Maybe Joshua's not eating it? Your Excellency, if we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Ah, yes, that's a fine idea. I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration as a place to make an important announcement. Are you going to be the king? I'm the king now! Just deal with it. What might that be? I believe I'll allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are, no doubt, aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. Okay. That's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrorists plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they've been looking forward to it, but surely that is not all you wish to tell us. Right. If that were all, you could have just sent along an email. Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover as previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation, has she? Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Junon. Ain't no fucking way we are gonna believe that from anyone but her mouth. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. Yeah, you got your figurehead's already been nice and set up. No one is more shocked than I, and I have never believed Her Majesty capable of such a faint-hearted thoughts. But it is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of her day-to-day stresses, such as having to worry about the birthday festivities. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make. How terrible. Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? She's probably been poisoned for a long time by the Intelligence Division, that's why her health is so poor. I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what's supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. Mayor Maybell, are you saying that you cannot take His Excellency at his word? Nothing of the sort. I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. This is true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. Her Majesty said just recently that she plans to make the announcement herself when the celebrations are over. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before that happens. This was also the decision of His Excellency. Not Her Excellency. You're already shoveling her off to the side. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely you can see why it's necessary to show unified support for the new king. I really wish Olivier was here. I'm sure he'd have words. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes it all sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite a master manipulator. If we really are to hear an official decree from Her Majesty during the commencement of her birthday celebration, then we best prepare ourselves for what she has to say, no? Ha, I'm glad to see we have reached an understanding. Yeah, like we could fucking reach anything else. If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce it to the citizens. I do have a question. I believe the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who has the same right of succession? Well, no doubt you are referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Excellency have an equal claim to the throne. But she's being married off, so she will not have rights to the throne. But it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age, and I must say I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. I'm certain that Claudia must be looking for a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there's already interest from the royal family of another kingdom. It could bear fruit as early as this year. Oh my. Huh, I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate. Huh. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zane? I don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation you want outsiders hearing, particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Bracers to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well, sure you did. We've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha, I guess Libero's military and Bracers are on just as good of terms as the stories say. That's because we lack the military strength of the Empire and the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Okay, well, Zane doesn't know what the fuck's going on, but he's definitely picked up that this is a lot of bullshit. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big a deal to me. I bet that was huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was. I can't believe such things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. The food was so amazing it practically melted in my mouth. Couldn't tell what the last flavor was, though. Understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food to sell? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. I can go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played tourist a little while ago, now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out to take in the sights. There's a lot of historic architecture around, you know? If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You've got to be kidding, you're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for a liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. Well, I know where you'll be then. Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get in touch with Her Majesty. First things first, we go talk to Headmaid Hilda like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the Queen. Fine by me. She's probably gonna sneak us in a maid outfit. And we get this... Oh, it's you. What? God damn it! Colonel Richard. Estelle and Joshua, this is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. The last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalmore was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised you remember us. I realize we exchanged few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of a checking up on you. I'm quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. How'd you find that out? Please understand, I'm not trying to show off the Intelligence Division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him for our time together in the Army. Indeed, more than words could properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now. Fucking... Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Excellency? I don't mind being a bit late. Ah, yes, if we're gonna talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up a cup of virgin cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Excellency in order that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. Oh, you have your own plans that even Almathea isn't aware of. She... Ooh. Pardon me, then. Ooh. What are you thinking about, Colonel? Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me. Well, no room for discussion. Joshua, what should we do? I don't see where we have much choice but to follow him. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to the head maid later. Well, we're not drinking a single thing this motherfucker offers us, right? Surely not. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. At the time, he was in command of a mobile unit. From then until his retirement, he did a great many things for me. He did? And, what do you think of him at the time? To put it simply, he was a hero. A master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we were talking about two different people. So you were with our father during the 100 Days' War? Yes, he was my commanding officer. Even now, I can still remember how well he could execute his orders and the enthusiasm he inspired in his men. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Libero would now be part of the Erebonian Empire. No way, that's kind of hard to believe. Well, as a hero, he may have a knack for doing unbelievable things. The Queen even offered him a medal to honor his achievements during the war, but he declined, preferring to remain out of the public eye. Soldiers still hold him up as a prime example of what a hero should be. He never said one word about this to me. Well, it's not really the kind of thing you tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that. Hey, whose side are you on? Besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all this or something? Well, I didn't know he's Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about. Vaguely. Vaguely? You're an accomplice! Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured a lot of it out. I just mean that I can understand that there's some things he felt he should keep to himself. I just don't get it. When he comes back, he is so in trouble. Haha. Please excuse us. We didn't mean to interrupt. No, seeing you like this is actually a bit of a relief. When your father left the military, I felt lost. Perhaps Cassius was right when he decided to retire. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that could help him recover. Colonel Richard. Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Oh, alright. Our apologies for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me one thing I wanted to know, and thus I have no regrets. Huh? How's that again? Huh, I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories. That is fucking ominous. What the hell? Oh, this guy creeps me out. Okay. Who was that man, and what has he done with Colonel Richard? What are you babbling about? It's just so weird to hear him talking about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice. True, he doesn't seem all that villainous anyways. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we really need to think about what Dad would do in this situation. Yeah, I guess you're right. And I hate to say it, but I think that he might have been playing nice just because he can get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks his fooling around with a couple of kids is as easy as could be. Don't you think that's going a little too far? Yeah, maybe. But being mistrustful is kind of what I do. You should learn to follow your own instincts more often. Huh? I'm just saying we need to be prepared for anything. I'd say a bracer's job is pretty much that, in fact. Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us. Yeah, she should be in the maid quarters. Maybe she was being taken care of in the maid quarters. Got it. So maybe he wanted to learn about our relationship and see why he left, but this doesn't tell us. Hopefully nothing happened to the maid while we were gone. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry about that. We kind of got caught by Colonel Richard. Did you now? He had some things to tell us about our dad. I don't think he has any idea what we're up to, though. I see. Ah, yes, that letter of introduction did mention that you were Mr. Cassius' children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richard feels. You know our dad, too. He used to come here when he worked as General Morgan's aide-de-camp. I'm told that he was a school friend of the late Prince's, Her Majesty's son. Late Prince? Claudia's father. Yes, he was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. With that he were still alive today, none of this would be happening. meaning that this was set in motion 15 years ago. But lamenting what might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching. We must make our preparations at once. Come on in, Heya. Oh, hey, aren't you Heya, right? Yes, thank you for remembering me. You look well, Estelle. Joshua. I've been told of your current predicament. You won't find a more dependable child. She's a greater help to us whenever the princess is in the castle. Princess Claudia. That shouldn't pose a problem. Thank you. If you're ready, you should go change it to your uniforms. The ribbons and the headpiece are tricky, but I'll help adjust them for you. Yeah, makes sense. I already figured that. What? What do you mean? Estelle's gonna need to dress as one of the maids in order to keep into the royal keep. A little playing with the hair, and you'll blend right in. Oh, I get it. Uniforms don't allow for much in the way of personalization. It should be ideal for sneaking in. Huh, me in a maid's outfit. Too bad Leela isn't here to see this. Cute, breezy, and easy to move in. Ha, well, it's not that easy to move in. It makes cleaning more difficult than it ought to be. Oh, really? Well, let's get this sucker on me. Why so excited? I'm glad you're in high spirits, but you need to remember your manners in front of the queen. You won't have me to lean on this time. Why not? You're changing too, aren't you? Pardon? I mean, he did play the princess during the campus festival. Is there really that much of a difference between a fancy dress and a maid outfit? That's different. It was a play. I can't appear before Her Majesty in women's clothes. Oh, you'll be fine. It's not at all shameful or anything. Besides, you made such a gorgeous princess. Not this again. Cut the jokes, will you? Hilda, Heya, help me here. Say something. Shit. Anyone? I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. Heya, don't you have the extra hairpiece designed for the princess? Yes, I've never used it before, though. He has that full dark hair. It would probably look good on him. Hold on a sec. Well, it's like a 3-to-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as the changing room. Hey, wait. No one said anything about me having to change clothes. Alright, alright. If I have to change, I can do it myself. Heya, you're not planning on using makeup too, are you? Kids these days. Alright. Here's our maids. Oh my. Ta-da! Yeah, it's just you with your bedhead, usually. What do you think? I think it suits her very well. Such a bright, active maid in training, and after only coming to the castle too, you certainly have me convinced. And with the hair down like that, no one will be any wiser. Perhaps you'd like to go work at Grancel Castle for real when this is all settled. Well, we already work as bracers, so, anyway. Come on out, Joshua, get out here. Not a chance I can talk you out of this. None at all. You're just making this take longer. Fine, you're impossible sometimes. Jesus. Wow, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome? It looks better on him than it does on me, and I'm the actual girl. A bit of makeup made all the difference in the world. Please just say you're done. Well, I suppose so. I'll show you the way to the royal keep. You need to make certain that you watch me and learn how a maid handles herself. Yes, ma'am. We're finally gonna go meet the queen in person. Yes, this is the do-or-die moment. We just have to stay focused and get to the royal keep. It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit. Well, excuse me. This was your idea. I can't believe you got the nerve to pick on... Sorry. Don't get all mad. I'll treat you to some ice cream later, okay? I'm not like you. I'm not obsessed with food. Hey, I'm not obsessed with food. They get along so well, don't they? We're out of time. Let's get to the royal keep. Let's get there. Oh, I'm controlling. That's funny. I'm controlling. Okay. That's funny. Alright. Let's go. Alright, Obu Black Ops. Let's see if we can fool ya. Hilda, what business do you have with Her Majesty at this hour? I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. The situation is taking its toll on her, it seems. That's a pity. Who are these maids with you? I don't recognize them. His Excellency ordered me to hire on some additional staff to help. They've only just arrived at the castle today. Really now? Hey, you're pretty cute. Thank you. Huh? Why do I get the feeling we've met before? Crap. Do you stare so hard at every young lady you see? I do hope you're not thinking of untoward thoughts. I'd rather not think that His Excellency and the Colonel would disapprove. Hey, it's not like that. We're the elite of the Royal Army. We wouldn't do that. All's well, then. Now, will you please allow us to pass? Pardon us, ladies. Please, go on ahead. Ooh, that was intense. Thanks, Hilda. You're a lifesaver. Yeah, that was really well done. I'm just glad I could help. Now then, are you planning to change your clothes before seeing Her Majesty? If you prefer, I can show you the way now. I think I'm okay as is. Boy clothes, now. Oh, for the love of, why are you always so self-conscious? What was wrong with what you had on? It's not an issue of self-consciousness. By the way, Hilda, is this room what I think it is? Yes, it's Princess Claudia's bedroom. But she rarely sleeps in the castle, so the room is all but unused. Huh, no kidding. But I hear that the princess was tending to the queen. Guess that was just gossip, then. You'll have to ask Her Majesty for the full details. Her room is on the second floor of the royal keep. I'll take you there. Let's go. Oh, I'm kind of excited. Kind of nervous. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I brought these two I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you kindly. By all means, enter. As you wish. I'll wait for you here. You two go on in. Right. Pardon us. Oh. She has to be poisoned, bro. I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Osleis. I'm the 26th monarch of the nation of the Barrel. You don't look unhealthy. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a junior bracer of the Bracers Guild, and I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. It's a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Estelle and Joshua, I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Please, have some and relax. I see, so Professor Russell asked you to bring this information. A pitch-black orbiment capable of negating all other orbital energies. And you see that the Colonel has acquired it. The Professor told us that you might have some idea of what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything? I have but a vague idea, but I think not the Colonel even knew of it. Perhaps I am worrying about nothing, but even so... Excuse me, but what is this vague idea you have? I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Grand Cell. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. Huh. This happened in the vicinity of the sewers. No, far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that still functioned. Wow. So it's a bona fide artifact, then. Most artifacts we know of have lost their function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But every now and again, you find one that still functions, like Mayor Dalmore's family heirloom. And something like that is beneath Grand Cell. So what does that tell us about Gospel? Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's functions, or accelerate them. Could it do that? Yes, however, the precise purpose of the relic below the city has never been made clear. Professor Russell conducted an informal study of it. But it's beyond my imaginings how the Colonel could even know of its existence. I see. In any event, it seems likely that trouble's on the way. Man, I thought things were finally starting to look up. I can't see the bright side of anything. I guess that's what bracers do, though. Everybody experiences something sucky, just call the bracers. Grumble, grumble. But the Colonel has to be stopped, so we'll do the job. Haha. I'd expect none less from Cassius' daughter. You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty? He was a friend of my late son's and a great savior of the nation. After retiring from the army and becoming the bracer, he has done many favors for me. Really? I didn't know that. I imagine there's a great many things about him you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you have not been told. Well, no, nothing super detailed. Perhaps then that is the role that I am meant to play. Estelle and Joshua, will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, we're going to be running over for this, I can already tell. It's no indulgence, Your Majesty. 10 years ago in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, but that is something I must omit. The Empire used that event as pretext for their invasion of the Barrel. So began the sad times that would become known as the 100 Days' War. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached Haken Gate. In what seemed like scant moments, all of the Barrel had become occupied territory save for Grand Cell. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire royal army. The reinforcements from Calvard were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Grand Cell too would fall. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities, the war changed in a way that none could have imagined. Patrol model airships had just been developed, and they were used in a sweeping campaign to cut off the Imperial Army's supply lines. Then, the Royal Army used naval strikes from Leyston Fortress to retake the major targets. Zeiss, Rouen, Beauce, Roland. Once their supply lines were severed, the Erebonian forces were swiftly crushed. And the one behind this plan for the counteroffensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright. It was your father. He was a superior officer, the General Morgan's right-hand man, Colonel Richard. Afterwards, with the intercession of Septian Church, the war was brought to an end. But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in all the world. Lena, your mother, Estelle. The clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. The rest, I believe you know. Cassius was unable to come to terms with the loss of his wife. No, I had no idea. In spite of all his successes in the military, he could not save the woman he loved. In his grief, he left the military and took up the path of the bracer. All to stay with the only one he had left. You. He did this so that he himself could protect those he loved. Dad, that idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. How could he even think that? Estelle. Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost in the service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me. And so, I am sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you don't need to apologize, Your Majesty. You helped restore peace to the country. Just like Dad and all those soldiers who fought to protect it. And Mom protected me with her life. That has to be enough. Estelle, you have a kind heart, and I am grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now more than ever. Your Majesty. However, that is why I do not wish you to put yourself in danger. I would like you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter. What? But Julie, I mean, Lieutenant Schwartz asked us to help you. I thank you. I am grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassius's absence, I know that no apology could ever suffice. I ask only that you go back to your home in Roland and wait for your father to return. Absolutely not. But, if I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored and you protect, though it has held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze. Joshua, you are not incorrect in the matter of the gospel, but if the Colonel succeeds and the Duke becomes the new king, then what will become of that peace? I only ask that you consider that. Your Majesty, right now, when we became junior bracers, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. After the Sky Bandit incident, we got that letter in the package, and we've been running around all creations, ever since. It feels like, to us, like our dad's been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I wanted to defend peace, so that everyone we've met and everyone we care about can go on living secure and happy lives. Just like you. And just like Mom and Dad, I'm doing this because of what I believe is right. And I really want to see it through. Estelle. It seems she was right about you. Huh? I, too, am ready. I would like for the two of you to carry my request to the Bracers Guild. Your Majesty. My liege, we will do whatever you ask. Inform them that I am a prisoner of the Intelligence Division and I need rescue. Tell them that the same holds true for my granddaughter Claudia. Aha, so the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes, this coup d'etat started when I backed her as a successor for the throne. I knew it! In other words, Duke Dunam was out of the running. Yes, though he is my nephew, he is possessed of a considerable number of character flaws. In brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's future, I would have that my granddaughter succeed me. Well, I don't actually know her, but I personally lean towards the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here. Unfortunately, there are those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention, the memory of the invasion by a larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It is hardly surprising that such a notion has taken root in the minds of some. Including Colonel Richard, I presume. Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him quite unawares. That, along with his passing of information to the Duke, is what led to this coup. This was all staged so that Liberal would become a strong military power, with the Colonel ruling from the shadows. I see. That finally lets us see the whole picture. So if Libero became a militarized country, what would happen then? We would go invade Erebonia and return. A great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest, orbital weaponry would be developed with the express intent of causing havoc on a massive scale, a wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted, and no doubt the contract with the Jaeger Corps would be legitimized when currently it is not recognized. Oh no. Indeed, the Colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies. I thought that such proposals were born out of genuine love for his country, but I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We have worked hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and the trade of all other nations, to the benefit of all. I feel the same way, Your Majesty. Yeah, it makes sense to me. The Colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic. Are you... Bro, we're gonna fight a misogynist? Honestly, we're winning here. And so, he demands that Claudia abdicate her claim to the throne in exchange for her safe return. Piece of shit. Many people had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the Colonel, but I am the Queen, and I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed simply because of blood ties. Still, she is my only granddaughter. I cannot simply allow her to die. Your Majesty, please try to relax. We hear and comply with your request. We will see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her. Thank you. Thank both of you. This makes me believe that the threat of the Colonel will be brought to an end soon. Have you had any other requests, Your Majesty? The gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiment, Estelle, but the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom of imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily upon my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what a totally awesome person. Super nice, but a seriously strong will. I thought even 1/10 is cool when I get old. Cool. Did you actually just call the Queen that? Still, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country. Yeah, I really want to stop this coup thing and help her. That's definitely outside the Bracer's jurisdiction. Well, first things first, we do whatever we can. Right. But you know, I'm still freaking out about what the Queen told us about Dad. I wonder if she got any more tidbits which she'd be willing to share. Estelle and Joshua, have you finished changing? Oh, yeah. We should be returning to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock. It's almost midnight. Wow, is it really that late? The Queen spoke with us for a long time. If we stay any longer, it's apt to make the guards suspicious. Let's go. Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda? Yes, I believe so. Just be sure... Oh, same voice as the Queen. Just be sure not to do Her Majesty any further discourtesy. That's not fair. But please relax. We're patriots to the core. That's good to hear. Now I believe we shall be on our way. Pardon me. By your leave. Oh, by the way, ladies. I don't think we got your names. Maybe we ask them. Dorothy. That's a very modern name. Pardon my saying so, but it just doesn't sound right for you. Ain't that the truth? How about you, miss? You may call me Karen. Karen, that's a very pretty name. You're too kind, sir. I'd rather fond of it myself. Are you now? Oh, right. We're the Special Corps. My aim is... I think that's just about enough. Since an ulterior motive at work... No, I mean... At least not from us. Please, be safe on your way home. Jesus, bro. Joshua, turn down the Riz. I need to be done for today. Turn that shit down. Well, aren't you Mr. Popularity? It's like their eyes all changed when you told them your name. It was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in the conversation. Doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of lost my confidence there. Huh? What's all the noise about? Oh no, don't hit on Joshua, bro. Oh, Duke Danon, this lady of the court. Hey, you maid, you don't look familiar. These two are new hires who I'm instructing. This is Dorothy and that's Karen. They're quite experienced. I'm giving them extra training time. Please tell me you understand, Philip. Please, Philip, please. Did he recognize us? Not good. Given how many times we run into him, it'd be bizarre if he didn't. Come now, Philip. Enough with the staring. It's quite unusual to see coming from you, stiff upper lip and all. Please, pardon my rudeness. You much like my niece. My eyes are playing tricks on me, it seems. Justly sorry for the discourtesy. Oh, it's no bother. Please, don't concern yourself. Yeah, now that I stop and look, you both are quite lovely. You with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look about you. Blech. As for you, I personally think you'd look best with that raven hair of yours even longer. I'm honored. Ah, yes. Dorothy, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening. Huh? Your Excellency? Ew, I don't want to serve him tea. I don't think tea is what he wants served. Your Excellency, your flirtations while flattering are best saved for another time and place. All the maids in the castle work directly in service to the Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you have not forgotten. I know. Some folks simply can't appreciate a joke. Castle will be mine in a week's time anyways. We can set aside time for some fun then. Your Excellency, please, no more of this. I do not mind when you drink in excess, but you know how your libido gets in such instances. I say this knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for it. I said I was just joking. Enough, I'm going to bed. As you wish, Your Excellency. Your room is right over there. Whoa, right. Dorothy? You just let me know if you have any problems. Anything at all. I'll give you the best advice a future king can give. Ah ha ha, thank you very much. Aren't you cute? Yes, good. Oh, thank God we avoided that. Jesus. I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. His Excellency will likely remember nothing of this come morning. Please set your minds at ease. I should certainly hope so. I'm truly sorry. Madam and young mistress, I beg your pardon, but I must take my leave. He totally recognized us, but he's a goat. I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Oh, do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yes, ever since we were children. Though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves. I see. He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? But everything he does between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge. Probably, yeah. By the way, what was it you were saying earlier about me being a popular one? The Duke certainly seems to be awfully fond of you. Please, I'd like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Alright, back to before. I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Well, you see... Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen should never request it in polite company. Huh? Come closer. Psst, 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 psst. Now do you understand? Yes. Hopeless. Completely hopeless. Thanks for everything, both of you. If not for you, I don't know what we would have done. Please, it was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Oh, are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get the chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open. She always treats me as more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. Well, you can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her. Shall we be going? Let's get going. Hopefully we don't run into anything. What, might I inquire, are you doing about this hour? Hey, Almathea. Ah. Captain Almathea. Good evening. I realize that you've been invited here, but don't think a bit too late for you kids to be walking around. Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this, and we couldn't resist the urge to take a look around. Oh, that's certainly understandable. So where were you half an hour ago? Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. Where would we be? We would probably be in the maid... if we tell the truth... I guess a half-truth is for the best, right? Ah, I admire your honesty, so let's not waste time on games. I did, in fact, receive several reports on you going in and out of the maid quarters. Do you not think it a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? What? You don't think that questioning someone like that when you've already had the facts is a little cruel? I'll take it as a compliment. So what business have you in the maid quarters? I suggest that you answer honestly. Well, we... Oh, Estelle, Joshua, you've been here the whole time. My goat? My goat? Yeah, my goat. Zane. Whew, now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Oops, hey, sorry. And hey, if it isn't my favorite gorgeous officer lady, some nice luck we meet up again, eh? I suppose. So what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble? No, it's just that they were in the maids' quarters for a while. I merely wanted to know their business, simply as a security precaution. Yeah, I totally get you. I just sent them off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey, Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? No, the cooks aren't back, I guess. We went back to the maid to see if there's any we can get on our hands or something, but no luck. Oh, well, have to do with that, I guess. My fucking goat. Hey, I just had a great idea. You want to come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand. Of course. It is late, we should probably just get to bed. Ha, very good then. Now if you excuse us. My fucking goat, Zane, you're the best. Aw, denied. Oh well, might as well go back to the room. Right, we'll go with you. Thanks, man, appreciate it. I really had you going, didn't I? What? Zane, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. No way, your face had even gone all red. He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? Huh? I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Save your bacon, as the saying goes? You are an evil, evil man, Zane. Sure, he did help us out, but he also surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So what's the story? What story? I would have thought it'd be obvious. The story of you meeting with the Queen. Whoa, wait, what? How'd you know? Did Elnon tell you something about this? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I? Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. So how much do you really know? I guess it's finally time to show you this. Zane produced a letter from his pocket and handed it to Estelle and Joshua. It is probably from Cassius. What's this? I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there, read it. It'll explain a lot. Okay. Dear Zane Vathek, I hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaeger Corps is leading me into Imperial territory. However, due to the fact that several unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Libero, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask a favor of you. Can I persuade you to come to Libero and help out if they need it? Since you haven't been to Libero before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There's a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It would make for fine camouflage. I realize that this is sudden, but if you can do it, I would be most grateful. I'll return sometime after the festival, and I hope on that day we can enjoy a drink together. Cassius Bright. Yeah, I knew it. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They will be apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. You needn't bail them out in a tight spot. So much as help them find the strength to overcome. So Dad actually asked you to come to Libero, and it confirms he's out of the country, yeah. Which means he's in Arabonia now. That's the long and short of it. The long and short of it, what this means is that you were in cahoots with him all along. That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvard. This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again. I suppose. When did you realize we were his kids? I had a feeling from the onset when I saw Estelle's techniques with a bow staff. I asked Kilika about it, and that confirmed it. Would have been nice if you'd said something about it all. We've been worried sick wondering where Dad's been. I know, and I'm sorry I hadn't said anything. But I've got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Besides, do you really think you could have handled something this major all on your own? I guess not. Joshua, aren't you going to say something? Yes, I think I should explain where we're coming from. It's a bit far-fetched to say we could put an end to this whole situation on our own, after all. Alright, here's Queen's dialogue. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then, I'll help you out with that little request. What? You will? Yep. I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt with Master Cassius. Please let me help. We'd be glad to. Thank you once again. What the fuck? I was not expecting this. What is this place? Bro, I'm never gonna be able to save. I gotta do shit soon, man. I never would have imagined that something like this even existed. Oh, did they finally dig far enough down to find whatever the fuck's down here? This game does have some pretty good writing. Dialogue's fairly normal. Yeah, I definitely like the pacing a lot. I have not had a single issue with the pacing. It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, if you'd be so kind to show us to the lowest level. Yes, sir. What the fuck? Ancient technology? Whoa, is that some kind of mechanical monster? Well, these must be archasms. Archasms or archanisms. Yep, they are. They're ancient technology defense system. Holy shit, he took out that thing in one stroke. You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well is quite remarkable to behold. It's clear you studied under a great master of great skill. I'm humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. Tomorrow, we will forge this kingdom's future with our own bare hands. My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved Liberal. I expect only the best of each of you. By your order, sir, we of the Special Ops will work as one with the Colonel. For the glory of Liberal! For the glory of Liberal! I understand the situation. You've both performed admirably. I'm amazed that you were able to deliver the Professor's message to Her Majesty in person. Ha, we just got lucky is all. The real question is how much longer is that luck gonna be on our side? Yeah, we're really gonna have to stay focused. If you understand that already, there's nothing more I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Accept this compensation. 10. Fuck! We're still rank 2. Now then, Zane, it was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-ranked bracer like yourself. No need to even ask. It's my duty as master to assist in an affair like this. I'm with you until the end. I know you get down on you, Zane. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks ranging from G all the way up to A. So he's the highest rank you can get? Wow, I never knew you were such a badass, Zane. Huh. Well, I may be A-ranked, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A-rankers across the continent, but above that, there's an informal S rank. That one's only granted to bracers who successfully resolved issues on a national scale. So, if we resolve this issue and become bracers, we could be considered S rank, is what you're saying. And there's only 4 of those in the entire continent. Well, I'm not even sure when to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not gonna tell me you knew this already, right? Right? Sorry, but yes, I did. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I swear... Girl, put it together. Put it together. 5 years ago, he solved the case. He solved the case 5 years ago. Please put this together, Estelle. I swear, it's even harder getting upset about anymore. Royal Army Soldier, Hidden Hero, Master Swordsman, S-Rank Bracer. If he's really so damn awesome, he sure would be nice if he came back and take care of this case. Haha, you may be right. If you were with us, this would never escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible. Joshua, what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as if whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least that's just the impression I have. Oh, so what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure from the Empire. True? You cannot have the most broken character in your plot actively available, otherwise there's no point. Am I correct? No, that'd be overthinking it. I don't believe he'd be misled without realizing something was up. I just never was able to understand why he did some of the things he did. Well yeah, I never knew what he's up to, even though we were so close. I don't think that Colonel Richard could even manage to pull the wool over his eyes. More likely, that was just 2 major events happening to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Is it for us? Does he have a purpose with the thing below? This is so weird. Therefore, I'm resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of the Grand Salt branch of the Bracers Guild is called for. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The 3rd article of the Bracers Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act, but we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I ask for the cooperation of all Bracers in Grand Cell, including Zane. Oh, okay. If we come in conflict with the Intelligence Division, we need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have cooperation of the other branches, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today. Ostensibly, to foil any potential terrorist activity. Cassius, did you really have full confidence that Estelle and Joshua could solve this? Or help solve this? That's fucking obnoxiously dangerous and reckless. It sounds just like you. What? So basically, it amounts to martial law. So the enemy's finally moving at full tilt. This may be to stifle any activity on the part of the Royal Guardsmen in hiding, as well as ourselves. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we have to do it with all the resources at hand. Oh, fun. But we're up for it. So, do we have a solid idea where the prisoners are being held? That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place is the Arab Royal Villa. That does make sense. We weren't allowed to go there under any circumstances. That's the building in the forest, right? It would make sense. If the soldiers using it under pretense of counterterrorism, few would question it. And it's unlikely that the Queen and Princess could be held in a place like Lyston Fortress. I mean, he did sell Scarizard and basically a bunch of his friends around the place about his kids. Well, I don't think that's necessarily fair. Scarizard's our mentor. She's excluded from this. She's our mentor. She knows how good we are. As for everybody else knowing about our kids, I mean, like, he didn't tell them that they were going to be bracers. He just said that he had kids. According to everybody we've met, I just want solid information on whether the army is all we'll be facing. If we're wrong, we're gonna get slaughtered. Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any bracers currently in the royal city. We did become bracers before. Yeah, but people have known about his kids long beforehand. Like, he's been in contact with everybody. He's constantly working. In the meantime, I asked everyone else to obtain as much information as possible. And there's no reason for him not to leave because he received that letter which caused him to read. That letter wasn't sent because we succeeded. That letter was sent, regardless. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, your friends are acquainted with the reporter, correct? Oh, you mean Niall? Yeah, we should see if he picked up anything significant. Also, you must attempt to enlist the age of the guardsmen who are in hiding. If you can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia. She helped us with the invitation before. We should let her know what's going on. So off to the cathedral, then. There are 4 other bracers in the city: Kurt, Grant, Karna, and Lace. Check the bars and their usual hangouts. They may also be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to report back here. Sure thing. Alright, then off we go. We will do that in a moment, but for now, let me go ahead and save, because YouTube, we do have to stop. I'm running quite far over what I would prefer, but it's getting juicy. I mean, this is definitely endgame type of stuff, but we just don't have the time to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and be off for today. Thank you, YouTube. I do appreciate it very much if you stuck around to the end. And until next time, you take care.